Are you ready to delve into the dark corners of the world, to places where the veil between our world and the next is thin as a whisper? We're talking about the most haunted locations on Earth, places where history and horror collide, leaving an icy grip on the present. From ancient fortresses to abandoned asylums, these sites have borne witness to unimaginable suffering, their very stones saturated with the residue of tragedy. And whether you believe in ghosts or simply enjoy a good scare, the stories from these haunted hotspots will send shivers down your spine. So dim the lights, turn up the volume, and prepare to be captivated, chilled, and maybe even a little terrified as we unveil the chilling tales of the most haunted places on Earth. Our journey begins in London, England, home to a structure that has loomed over the city for centuries, the Tower of London. More than just a castle, the tower has served as a royal residence, a treasury, and most chillingly, a prison. Within these walls, countless souls met their end, some in gruesome fashion, their final breaths echoing through the ages. One of the most famous residents of the tower was Anne Boleyn, the second wife of King Henry VIII. Accused of treason and adultery, Anne was imprisoned within the tower before being beheaded on the grounds. Her ghostly figure, often described as headless, is said to roam the tower, particularly on the anniversary of her execution. But Anne is not alone. The tower is also said to be haunted by the young princes Edward and Richard, who mysteriously vanished within its walls. Known as the princes in the tower, their fate remains a historical mystery, but their presence is felt by many, their childish laughter echoing through the stone corridors. Visitors and guards alike have reported seeing shadowy figures, hearing unexplained footsteps, and feeling an overwhelming sense of dread within the tower's walls. One guard even claimed to have fainted after witnessing a spectral figure emerge from a wall, only to awaken to find himself inexplicably locked in a room. The Tower of London stands as a chilling reminder of England's turbulent past, a place where history and the supernatural intertwine, leaving visitors to question the true nature of what they see and hear. Next, we travel to the majestic Rocky Mountains of Colorado, where a grand hotel stands as a beacon of both elegance and terror. The Stanley Hotel, with its sprawling grounds and breathtaking views, might seem like an idyllic getaway, but its walls whisper tales that chill the soul. It was here, in room 217, that author Stephen King found his inspiration for the iconic horror novel, The Shining. King, along with his wife, were the only guests at the hotel during their stay, and the emptiness of the vast building, coupled with its eerie atmosphere, sparked the terrifying tale. Guests have reported a wide range of paranormal activity within the hotel's walls. Piano music seems to emanate from the empty music room, children's laughter echoes down the hallways, and luggage mysteriously unpacks itself. Some guests have even claimed to have encountered the ghost of Lord Dunraven, the hotel's original owner, who is said to still wander the halls, keeping a watchful eye on his beloved property. But perhaps the most chilling tales come from room 217, where King himself experienced unsettling events. Guests have reported feeling unseen hands touching them, lights flickering erratically, and the feeling of being watched by an unseen presence. Some have even claimed to have seen the ghostly figure of a former housekeeper who died in the room, her presence lingering long after her passing. The Stanley Hotel remains a popular destination for those seeking a taste of the paranormal, a place where the line between reality and nightmare blurs, leaving guests to question the true nature of their terrifying encounters. Chapter 3. The Catacombs of Paris, a city of bones and whispers. Beneath the bustling streets of Paris lies a labyrinth of darkness, a subterranean city of the dead. The Catacombs of Paris, a network of tunnels holding the skeletal remains of over 6 million Parisians, is a place of eerie beauty and unsettling silence. The catacombs were created in the late 18th century as a solution to the city's overflowing cemeteries. Bones were carefully arranged along the tunnel walls, creating macabre displays that stretch for miles. The air is thick with the weight of death, a constant reminder of the countless souls who rest here. While the catacombs are officially closed to the public after dark, some brave souls venture into their depths, seeking adventure or perhaps a glimpse into the afterlife. Those who dare to enter speak of strange noises, cold spots, and the feeling of being watched by unseen eyes. Some have reported seeing shadowy figures darting among the bones, while others have heard whispers and moans echoing through the tunnels. There are even tales of people becoming hopelessly lost in the labyrinthine passages. their cries for help swallowed by the darkness. The catacombs of Paris are a chilling reminder of our own mortality, a place where the veil between the living and the dead feels thin indeed. It's a place where the silence speaks volumes, and the darkness seems to hold its breath, waiting for the next unsuspecting soul to wander its depths. Chapter 4: The Myrtles Plantation, where tragedy lingers. Deep in the heart of Louisiana, shrouded in Spanish moss and secrets, stands the Myrtles Plantation, a stately antebellum mansion with a haunting past. Built in 1796, the plantation has borne witness to its fair share of tragedy, its history stained with tales of love, betrayal, and untimely death. One of the most enduring legends of the Myrtles Plantation is that of Chloe, a slave who is said to have poisoned the plantation owner's family. Legend has it that Chloe, after being caught eavesdropping, had her ear cut off. Seeking revenge, she baked a poisoned cake, killing the mistress of the house and her 2 daughters. Chloe herself was caught and hanged by the other slaves, her body dumped in the Mississippi River. Today, Chloe's spirit is said to roam the plantation, her presence marked by the scent of strong perfume and the sound of heavy footsteps. Guests have reported seeing her reflection in mirrors and windows, her image fleeting but undeniable. But Chloe is not the only restless spirit at the Myrtles Plantation. Guests have also reported seeing the ghost of a young girl, believed to be one of the poisoned children, playing on the grounds. Others have encountered the apparition of a former owner, William Winter, who was shot on the front porch and died on the 17th step of the staircase, which is now considered a portal to the other side. The Myrtles Plantation stands as a testament to the enduring power of the past, a place where the echoes of tragedy linger in the air, sending chills down the spines of those who dare to enter its haunted halls. Chapter 5: The Island of the Dolls, where innocence hangs by a thread. Our final destination takes us to Xochimilco, Mexico, where a small island shrouded in unsettling silence hides a disturbing secret. Isla de las Muñecas, the Island of the Dolls, is not for the faint of heart. Here, thousands of dolls, weathered and dismembered, hang from trees and walls, their vacant eyes staring out at visitors with an unsettling intensity. The story behind the island is as tragic as it is terrifying. Legend has it that a young girl drowned in the canal surrounding the island, her body discovered by the island's caretaker, Don Julian Santana Barrera. Haunted by the girl's spirit, Don Julian began hanging dolls he found in the trash or floating in the canals, believing they would appease her restless soul. Over the years, Don Julian's collection grew, transforming the island into a macabre spectacle. He claimed the dolls were possessed by the spirits of dead children, and that they moved their heads and limbs, whispering to each other in the night. Don Julian himself drowned in the same spot as the young girl, adding another layer of tragedy to the island's grim history. Today, visitors to the island claim to feel an overwhelming sense of unease, as if they are being watched by the countless doll eyes. Some say the dolls whisper to them, their voices carried on the wind. Others claim to have seen the dolls move their heads or limbs, their expressions shifting from vacant to menacing. The Island of the Dolls is a place where innocence has been twisted into something unsettling, a place where the line between reality and nightmare blurs, leaving visitors to question their own sanity. So there you have it, 5 of the most haunted locations on Earth, each with its own chilling tales to tell. These places serve as a reminder that some mysteries are best left unsolved, and that some doors are better left closed. If you enjoyed this journey into the dark side of history and the paranormal, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more spine-chilling content. And if you have any haunted stories of your own, we'd love to hear them in the comments below. Until next time, sleep tight and don't let the ghosts bite.